go out for a walk to the Black Holy Grail. The curtains fall. The buzzer signaling the end of the performance sounds, and the whole residence is sinking into a deep darkness. Into a sleep so deep none would revive and awaken before the 5th day. There won't be any more encounters.
その割にはあっさりしてるな。ま、考えてみればたった4日だし、愛着も湧かないか。
There isn't anyone to bid farewell to, nor is there any luggage to bring home. See ya, I wave my hand and retreat backstage. The date will change soon. On the night of the 4th day, the black moon comes to kill me as I stay behind. That's the foundation I'm going to destroy. The end of the wish, the completion of the puzzle. I move straight in to fill the last crevice from which the void is born. I continue on, stifling the screams. This is the tower that I will reach the hollow sky from. Since I already know what my true identity is, the path to return to where I belong should appear here. On day 4, as the end of the performance begins, I finally arrive at the dance floor leading to the hollow sky. The moon darkens, the town overflows with corpses. This body welcomes the appointed time, and I start dissolving into a monster, neither myself nor myself. And there.
驚いた。
There's a shadow on the rooftop. A shadow with flowing silver hair, just like the other day.
ここまで来るなんて、サービス過剰なんじゃないか?
The one admonishing and guiding me is waiting.
過剰ではありません。4日目の夜にあなたと出会うのは私の習慣のようなものですから。
A curt response without any hint of embarrassment, just like always.
そういやそうだったけど。じゃあ、今夜は何の用件で来たんだよ。
あなたのエスコートをしに参りました。どこまで行けるかわかりませんが、可能な限りご一緒しようかと。
You got a problem with that? That's the line between the lines. My mouth stretches into a grin. Damn it, if that's the case, then I can't help but get motivated myself.
やっぱりサービスしすぎだよあんた。そこまでする義理はないと思うんだけど。
迷惑ですか？
逆。ありがたくって泣けてきた。見栄を張る相手がいなくてやばくってさ。誰でもいいから隣にいてくれると助かる。いや、地獄に仏ってのはいるんだな。
Facing the hollow sky, I step forward. The path towards the Holy Grail appears as if greeting its owner.
なあ、高いところは苦手か？
怖くはありません。私は一度あの月から落ちてきましたから。
よし。なら、ちょっとそこまで付き合ってよ。俺一人じゃ足を踏み外しそうだ。
I turn around and extend my hand. Since I've gotten so excited about this, I'm able to keep holding myself together.
言われるまでもなく、私はあなたを導くためにこうして出会ったのですから。
Our hands are joined, our fingers entwined. The moment I take a step off the ground, I will revert to my old self. The show comes to a close. This is the last time I will be the main character. Myanmar town is overflowing with red lights. There is no time to stop and think. Behind the doors of a closed theater, the last roll of film is put on. Every step I take causes reality to fade away. Every step up causes time to accumulate and stagnate. It was just minutes ago that I started the ascent. Yet it seems to have started so long ago that I can no longer recall when or where it began. I'm fading away. At times, my creaking limbs feel as if they are going to give in to my raging urges and fall apart. But I'm not the only one taking damage. The woman holding my hand grimaces in pain every time. She's a fine partner to show off to.
どこまで続くんだこれ。
I continue climbing up the stairs while cursing, displaying humanity all the way. Come to think of it, Miyashiro had a memory similar to this as well. Two people walking up the long stairs together. I wonder when that happened. It's only been an hour, but I've completely forgotten about it.
見て、赤い光が止まっているわ。
I look down at her urging. The monster horde that descended upon the town has stopped, unable to enter Shinto. Miyama is awash with red. My remains rampaging in the sleeping town. I gaze at the repulsive sight for a while. I climb the stairs. The ground is far away, the sky is near. A dream given form, someone's wish. With every step, all the things that were sought after but never given become more distant. It feels like the story of a faraway land, now completely unrelated to me. How many times did I walk along those streets? How many times did I reflect upon the ordinary? There is no place which I don't know. There's nothing I didn't experience. With every turn, the not yet known blank piece of paper at the start had been slowly filling up. And the more it is filled, the dimmer its light became. The more I fall in love with the everyday routine, the more I look forward to every new day, the more I lose this glimmer. I knew from the start that it was an inevitable consequence. I had more than plenty of fun. I do not need anything new to happen. No matter if they are always the same 4 days, I can keep up the contract to continue repeating them forever. And yet, I kept on doing completely unnecessary things. Why? It couldn't have been just the influence of the personality I've assumed. I'm probably tired of this, that's all. I just felt like ending it because I'm simply tired of it all. It has to be that, or else. I might just feel like throwing everything away. My silhouette distorts. I almost miss a step.
大丈夫。あなたは我慢できる人でしょ。
Her tightly grasping fingers. Deny it vehemently.
そうだな。終わることと続かないことは違う。ここにいたらいつまでも続きがない。
Soon enough, the nothingness will be just within an arm's reach. Soon enough, my now tightly clenched fingers will be grasping nothing but thin air. The earth is now veiled in clouds, and I walk towards the stars.
ねえ、何のためにこの願いを終わらせるの？
Muffled by the wind, I suddenly hear her voice. What for? I don't remember anymore. But I do remember what I wanted above all. To see the end of this road. To release the woman who has been fiercely protecting the Holy Grail in this black cocoon.
彼女はあなたを殺そうとしているのに。どうしてあなたは彼女にこだわるのです？
Why? No reason. I forced myself on a woman out of anger and lust. Yet she's one I care for out of longing and affection.
意外ね。あなたは人間嫌いだと思っていたわ。
Of course I do. I detest them in much the same way that many people feel anxious in the company of their own brethren. This wicked malice was born from the righteousness that rejects weakness. For as long as I am worshipped as an antagonist, I will continue to fulfill this function. And it will remain that way for all of eternity. Evil is not born, it is created. Certainly, weak people do exist, but the weak are abundant in any ecosystem, any species. The wickedness of a single soul has hardly any impact on nature as a whole. The very system that man is brought up in, both his greatest strength and weakness, is in itself evil. Human emotion that leads astray and gives him fire. With no special being to guide them, many apathetic souls will veer off the right path. Lives which celebrate nothing but existence. They affirm their prosperity by bringing out the god and cleansing their own malice. All the evil in the world. What a joke. That is nothing but another term for a human. I am born from humanity. As long as you are human, you will be able to reproduce any kind of evil. Repugnant individuals, repugnant society, repugnant ideas. There is no excuse. Living beings should not be able to regard their brethren as evil in the first place. But...
それでも命には価値がある。悪をなす生き物でも。人間に価値がなくても今まで積み上げてきた歴史には意味がある。いつまでも間違えたままでもその手で何かができる以上必ず救えるものがあるだろう。
Like a journey to the stars, aiming for the distant, distant sky and climbing up a long, long stairway.
前から思っていたけど。
A faint sigh of relief. Her lips part.
あなた、ロックスターみたい。
She sings those words like a song. Man, her outfit is really tight, huh? I don't understand the metaphor, but being compared to a star can't possibly be bad. They certainly do exist, but my hands will never reach them. They were one of the few shining things I was able to see. The sky is near. The world of humanity will soon be over. Only those that belong there in the first place will be able to proceed further. There is no need for words. Just as it happened to me the moment I left the ground, her body too is slowly disappearing, as if announcing the coming of the finale. I search within myself to see if there is anything else left unsaid. I can't come up with any witty remarks, but I do recall something I forgot to tell her.
俺、あんたの父親のことを知ってるかもしれない。
そう、別にいいです。分かりきったことだもの。
A sure and quick reply. If she says so, then that's that. Our conversation finally ends. Nothing but the sound of the wind remains. I do not stop, nor do I avert my gaze from the sky. I can barely feel the hand that I've been clasping all this time. The moment we grip each other's hands to strengthen this vague feeling of touch is the moment we will realize we are both illusions, I'm sure. I was aware of being an illusion from the start. A being that did not exist in this city. Though these 4 days were mere fiction for the others, they will remain. Only our rendezvous will vanish into thin air. No matter how real this girl is. Because in the correct reality, we never met even once.
少し未練だ。
I worked hard not to, yet I still ended up becoming attached to one thing. Come to think of it, the moments I spent being myself were only with this girl. Having those moments disappear is a little painful.
まあ、それも終わることだ。よし、それじゃあこの辺で。
I can only feel the pinky finger now, and it is already semi-transparent. The girl stops, and I go on ahead. Our connection breaks off easily, as if it never existed in the first place.
じゃあな。俺がいなくなったらまた会ってやってくれ。
Not for my sake. For the sake of this memory that did not exist, that had no meaning whatsoever.
戻った後の行動は保証できません。任務が終わり次第、早々に帰国したいとは言い切れませんから。
As if. This person, one who loves making fun of idiots with emotional scars, has no reason to go back quietly with such a treat in front of her.
あんたにとってこの4日間はどうだった？
私ですか。そうですね。この町は嫌いではありません。
Then there's no problem. If she could think this way here, then the real her on the outside should think the same as well. At her words, well, my shameful attachment lessens just a little.
そうだな。あの神気臭い教会でもバカみたいに騒々しい家でも構わない。また会おうぜ、カレン。そん時はご要望通り少しは紳士的になってるからさ。
Because this foul-mouthed demon won't be possessing me again. The presence behind me disappears.
さようなら、アンリマユ。あなたを払うのは特別に見逃して差し上げます。
What little warmth remains is soon swept away by the wind. I don't have to turn back to know that the white flower is gone. It was a big lie to say that my attachment lessened. This weight will never become any lighter. I can see the last stop. The thread of salvation that flowed to earth is gradually breaking. On the land far below, I wonder if the dead, kept in check by the guardians, are watching my ascent to the sky. Just like that time, long ago, when I looked up at the stars from the top of the mountain, looking at the fading brilliance with envy and resentment in my heart.